Hey, we're in focus. So, guys, we're starting off this summer. Can you believe it? It's summer. I almost can't believe it. But I do, because I'm here and we're talking. Here's the important thing I want you to kind of catch today. You might notice our background has changed. You might try and guess, what that's all about. Okay? And just to see, what you're thinking. All this month and next month, we're going to be doing a gigantic, huge, ginormous, crazy big series on faith. Now you might be asking yourself, faith? What's faith? Well, here is faith. Faith is trusting in what you can't see because of what you can. Guys, that's faith. I really like that definition. I had to look at it. Sometimes we have so many definitions and so many life apps that sometimes I kind of get them mixed up in my head, but this one is a really good one. And I hope that you guys can remember this. So let's say it again, okay? Faith is trusting in what you can't see because of what you can see. Now, the story that you're going to be talking about today with John and Brandon, it's a good one because it's taken straight from the book of Hebrews. In Hebrews, it's really a great book. But this section in Hebrews, chapter 11 through chapter 12, verse 3, it's one of the best sections of Scripture that you could ever look for. So here's the thing. Have you ever thought of who the best athlete is? Well, if you ever have that question and you have older cousins or dads and your dad's friends or your mom and your mom's friends, if they were getting into the discussion about who's the greatest, who's the best, well, a great place to go is to a Hall of Fame. Because you can go to these Hall of Fames, whether it's the Basketball Hall of Fame, Pro Football Hall of Fame, all these places, you can go to them and you can see little statues of people who were the best of the best of the best. Okay? And those are cool places to go to. What about if you lived almost 2,000 years ago and someone was trying to tell you about Jesus, and they were trying to tell you that, you know what? The people who came before Jesus, they had faith in what God was doing. Not because they could see Jesus, but because they could see how God was moving in their lives. And you can see how God moved in their lives. And so he points to all of these different people in the Old Testament that we can see that we've talked about all throughout this year. I really like that we're starting this summer off by talking about this. It's almost like a review. And so, guys, without further ado, I'm going to turn you over to John and Brandon.
Hey there. This here's my beatboxing partner, Seamus McFavorites. Give him a sample, Seamus. All right, okay. Let me explain, folks. You see, I shaved off my beard. And Seamus here refuses to believe it's really me. MC Hargus, the world's greatest Scottish rapper. Hey. Okay. Come on now, Seamus. You can see it's me by now, don't you? Huh? Hey. You don't think it's me because you can't see my beard, right? Hey. Okay. Take a look at this then. Hey! What? No, this is not a dead animal. It's my beard. Look. Oh. Hey! See, I told you it was me. Hey. What do you mean it's not me? Look. Hey! See? All right, hold. Look. Hey! See? Hey. Okay, look. Hey. See? Okay, look. See? Okay, fine. Hold it. I know how to solve this facial recognition problem once and for all. Let's rap about it. Huh? Kick it. Seamus didn't think of me, 'cause my beard was absentee, but his mind changed completely because he trusted in what he couldn't see because of what he could see. Faith! Word. Huh? You convinced now? Yeah, yeah. Oh, kind of looks like a boomerang, doesn't it? Hey. Oh, let's try it. Here it comes. Whoa, we're doing a 720. Whoa, look at that. Hey. That's no, it's just my beard again. It's not
I fix my eyes on you.
Oh, John, good. You're here. And we're starting in 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. You haven't seen my glasses, have you?
You look great.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, John. Script looks good today.
Really? I haven't read the script. Hey, you haven't seen my glasses, have you?
No, I haven't. Where was the last place you looked for them?
Well, I was sitting right here and getting ready for the show when I saw a little white rabbit run across the set, so I followed him down a hole where I got really small, then really tall, and there was a cat, a queen, and a caterpillar. And the next thing I know, I'm coming through the door and I don't have my glasses.
Yeah, I was going to let you look for them a little longer, but your day's been weird enough already. Your glasses are on your head.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yes, let's get this show on the road.
John, are you feeling okay?
Yeah, great. Now that I found my glasses. Why?
No reason.
Why is everybody looking at me like that?
Welcome to the So-and-So Show. I'm Brandon.
Hello.
And we are glad you're hanging out with us today.
Yep.
Hey, what is with the glasses?
Whoa. Trying out my new toy that came in a cereal box.
You're telling me those binoculars came in this box?
Yeah, but they're
Really?
not binoculars, they're micro goggles.
Ooh, what's micro goggles?
Yeah, they're kind of like hands-free microscopes. They help you focus in on tiny things so you can see them closer.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There's apparently a secret message on the back of this that I need to use these to find out what it says.
Oh, really? Cool. What's the secret message say?
Eat more cereal. Ha
You don't say.
Yeah.
Mind if I take a look?
No, I guess it's kind of a subliminal marketing thing, huh?
I don't think it's subliminal.
Wow, man!
Yeah.
What are these things? These things are useless.
Well,
I'm sending them back.
no, you don't have to send them back. Wait. We could use them to play a game.
Oh, great!
It's time to play Random Magnified Things.
Hey!
Random magnified things.
Okay, this screen is about to show us random things as seen through your micro goggles. So, each image is magnified 100 times its normal viewing size. All we have to do is figure out what each thing is. Whoever gets the most right wins. Got it?
Of course.
Great, you go first.
All right, hit me small. That looks like, let's see, 100 times. I'm gonna go with it looks like a trombone, but that's too big, right?
I don't
That'd
know.
be their actual size. Like this is how big a trombone normally
It
is.
looks like a bridge to me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with a thumbtack.
Thumbtack?
Yeah, the curvature of the thumbtack.
All right, sure.
Okay, great.
Yeah, let's see if you're right.
Oh,
You were in the right arena.
Yeah, office supplies.
That's right. Okay, my turn. Show me tiny. Okay.
I think I know what this is.
I would guess it was like a close-up of like a grasshopper or something like
Yeah,
that. But
yeah.
there's a little red here. A little red and a little green. I'm gonna guess a strawberry.
Ooh, strawberry it is. Brandon guesses strawberry. What is it? Oh, tomato.
Darn it.
Ah, that's right. All right. Back to me. Macro machines go. Oh, what in the world? oh, wait.
You know?
I know what this is. At first, I thought it was a lemon, but
Okay.
it's not.
I know what it
because
is.
we're magnified.
Yeah.
That is a pencil.
That's what I think too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did he get it?
Pencil.
Yeah, you're right. That was very good. That's very
All right,
good. Me
all
again. It's teeny time.
All right.
Hooah. Oh man, that's.
I know what that is.
I think I know what it is. It looks like my favorite dessert. Is that an Oreo? It's an Oreo.
Oh, I
was right.
Yes, you were. Okay.
I want some
okay.
milk.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, it's my turn now. All right. Micro Machines, go.
All right.
All right.
What do you
Ooh,
think
what
that
is
one
that? I don't know. It could be celery. Maybe like fiber optic cable,
It
or
does look like that.
but it's bunched up like. Oh,
What are you
no,
gonna
no,
go
it's a toothbrush.
Is it a toothbrush? You
Oh,
betcha! Well
the
done. Well done.
boom.
Okay, I got
All right, your
another
turn,
one. Minutia, hit me. Oh man,
Oh.
is that more fruit?
It
I don't
looks
know.
like-
It looks like cracks in something.
Oh, that is interesting.
Like oh my goodness,
almost looks like a nose.
it does. Man, that is really hard. I'm going to say it's a bowling ball. I don't know. I got
A
nothing.
bowling ball.
Yeah, I can't. I don't
Okay,
know
is
what
it a bowling ball? Oh, it's a bottle cap.
Oh, I see. Great.
Wow.
I don't think we can afford that image.
No, but I don't think so either. Hey, okay, let's move quickly.
There's one more. This round is worth 1,000,000 points.
Is it? Why did we bother with all the other rounds?
We're both playing on this one, so the
Okay.
first person to correctly identify the image wins. Are you ready?
Yeah, you're killing me, Smalls. All right, go ahead and hit it.
It's fool's gold.
No,
Is
it's cornbread. Cornbread.
Corn? No, it's the inside of an orange.
It's
I'm
it's
not
not.
very good with color.
Shush.
Okay, why
It's-
shush?
Because I don't want you to win. It's a rock candy.
Rock candy,
It's-
that's good.
It's the inside of a bee,
honeycomb?
hive, honeycomb.
It's a sponge. It's a sponge.
It's
It's not a sponge. This is going to take forever. Is it the cereal honeycomb?
Ooh.
No.
Is it a cereal? Cereal.
It is cereal.
It is. It's Frosted Flake.
I don't know who got that one.
I don't know.
I said cereal. You
know
said
what?
a cereal.
We'll do 500,000 each.
Okay, great.
Okay,
so
that's
I
great.
win.
Yeah.
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey guys, what's going on? Why do you have binoculars on your face?
They're not binoculars.
Don't ask. Do you have something for us?
Well, I do. It's all about folks who believe in something they couldn't see.
Sounds perfect.
They're micro goggles.
Take it away, Kellen.
You bet. Now, we can't actually see God, not even with micro goggles. But we can see the stories of people in the past who put their faith in God. And I've got some special people to help me tell some of their stories. It's time for another edition of
Kids Factive!
The writer of the book of Hebrews reminds us of a guy named Abraham.
What up? I'm Abraham.
Well, actually, when God called Abraham, he was already pretty old.
Oh. What up? I'm Abraham.
Better. Abraham and his wife Sarah,
I'm Sarah, with an H, in case you were wondering.
no, that's good to know. Even though they were old, they didn't have any kids.
We ain't got no kids.
But God told us to leave our home and go to a new land. He's promised us. Plus, He told us we would have kids. He promised.
Look at us. We're old. We're like cassette players or rotary phones.
Didn't you hear what I said? I said He promised.
Oh, then let's go.
So they followed God and they had kids and grandkids and great grandkids.
We got kids now.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, they did, just like God promised. God also promised Abraham that the whole world would be blessed because of Abraham's family. Abraham would not be alive to see the whole world being blessed, but he had faith that God would keep his promise. And now let's talk about one of Abraham's great.
Why not just say descendants?
Yeah, that'd be easier. One of Abraham's descendants, Moses.
Let my people go!
Wait, before that, when Moses was a baby.
Goo goo gaga!
was rescued by his mother, who hid him in a basket on the banks of the Nile River.
Wow!
Until he was found by Pharaoh's daughter.
Oh, look at you, my sweet little
Mama!
baby.
Yeah, so Moses was raised in the royal Egyptian family, even though he was actually an Israelite. The Israelites were slaves of the Egyptians. But one day, God spoke to Moses through a burning bush.
I want you to bring the Israelites out of Egypt and into a land flowing with milk and honey. They are my people.
As much as I love milk and honey, I'm not sure I'm the right guy for the job.
I will be with you.
Oh, all right then.
Moses chose to stand with his own people, God's people, and he led them to freedom from slavery. Oh, you can do it now.
Oh, let my people go!
Mwah, beautiful.
Thank you.
The Israelites were free from slavery. And even though Moses didn't live to see the land flowing with milk and honey that God promised his people, Moses still had faith that God would keep his promise. Then there was David, who was anointed to be king of Israel.
That's right, I'm anointed. What does anointed mean?
It means you're not king yet. I'm still the king. So give me that crown.
Oh, okay. Here you go, King Saul.
Thank you. You're not getting this back. I'm going to be the king, and then my son will be king, and then my son's son will be king, and then my son's son will be king, and then...
Sorry, King Saul. God promised David he would be the next king.
He promised? Man.
Thank you.
David was the next king of Israel like God promised. And God promised that David's family would always have a king on the throne. And even though King David would not live to see the birth of his descendant, who would rule God's people forever, David had faith that God would keep his promise. These people, they lived thousands of years ago, and they didn't always see what God promised them. But God could see things they couldn't see. And guess what? We can see things they couldn't see. We know the whole world was blessed through Abraham's family because one of Abraham's descendants was Jesus. We know that the Israelites made it into the land flowing with milk and honey.
Yes! Praise God.
And we know Jesus is also a descendant of King David. And even though we can't see forever, we can have faith that Jesus will always rule like a king because that's what God promised.
The end.
That was great, kids. Thank you so much for your help.
That is so cool, Kellen. You don't actually have to see something to believe in it.
That's right, which means you don't have to wear these anymore.
Oh, yeah.
True. We can have faith in God just by reading about people from the past. Or there are even things we can see today that can help us believe in God.
Such as?
Well, maybe you can see God in things he's created. Or you can see how God works in the lives of people around you.
That's true. Thanks, Kellen.
No problem. I'll catch you guys next time.
Okay, and I'll see you then.
Okay.
You know, I believe in things I can't see all the time.
You do?
Yeah, like air. Can't see it, believe in it though.
Oh.
What?
Nothing. I expected you to say something like leprechauns.
Why would I say something like that?
No reason.
Do you know something I don't know, Brandon? Wait, are leprechauns real? Are leprechauns real?
Reveal the question. What are things you believe that you can't see? You got anything?
I don't know, maybe leprechauns.
Okay. What about you? What are things you believe that you can't see? Is it germs, radio waves, or something else? Talk about it together.
Yeah, I gotta find one, because they'll lead me to their pot of marshmallows or whatever.
There are no such thing as leprechauns.
Yeah, what is it? There's blue diamonds, orange stars, green clovers, purple horseshoes.
Okay, that was the So-and-So Show, folks. Goodbye.
And got to fade. Come here, little leprechaun. It's deep space. Oh, dark matter. Dark matter. They think dark matter exists. It's the binding material in the universe. A tooth cavity.
Look
Yeah.
closer. Look closer.
Okay. There's a little bit of light. Is this a star? Is this like a singular star in the distance? Is it a tire tread? It's tires, right? Leather. It's black leather. No.
The TV's turned off, John. You drop that.
From urban streets to open plains, we are under one name. No one is lost or goes unseen, 'cause we're all loved by our King. This is nothing ordinary. There is power in the name we carry. Every nation, every tongue, welcome to the kingdom. All the rich, all the poor, all the people, all yours. We are daughters, we are sons, more than mortals. We are royals, we are yours. We are yours, yeah, yours. We are yours. Hearts unbound, running free, different stories, one dream. We don't wonder where we belong. We found our home in the Father's love. This is nothing ordinary. There is power in the name we carry. Every nation, every tongue, welcome to the kingdom. All the rich, all the poor, all the people, all yours. We are daughters, we are sons, more than mortals. We are royals, we are yours. We are yours, yeah, yours. We are yours. It don't matter where we come from. Everyone is welcome in your kingdom. It don't matter if we're broke or we're broken. In your love we have found our freedom. All the rich, all the poor, all the people, all yours. We are daughters, we are sons, more than mortals. We are royals, we are yours. We are yours. We are yours. We are yours.
I was lost with a broken heart. You picked me up, now I'm set apart. From the ash I am born again, forever safe in the Savior's hands. You are more than my words could say. I'll follow you, Lord, for all my days. Fix my eyes, following your ways. Forever free and unending grace. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher, we lift you higher.
won't stop till your kingdom come. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher, we lift you higher. Your love, your love, your love, never ending. Oh, oh, oh. You are the love in us, nothing can take your place. You are all we need, your love has set us free. Oh, you are my freedom. We lift you higher, we lift you higher. Your love, your love, your love, never ending. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause you are my freedom. We lift you higher, we lift you higher. Your love, your love, your love, never ending. Oh, oh, oh. You are the love in us, nothing can take your place. Your love is all we need. Your love has set us free. Oh, you said you are the love in us, nothing can take your place. Oh, it's all you are all we need. Your love has set us free.
So, the two songs that we just sang are live, and we are royals. Okay, I love those songs. I chose them for today because, well, guys, here's what we have faith in. We have faith that Jesus lived. We have faith that Jesus died for our sins. And we have faith that God rose Jesus from the grave after 3 days. Guys, that's what we have faith in. And guys, that fits out in that definition of faith we talked about earlier. You know, faith is trusting in what you can't see because of what you can see. And just like we talked about on Thursday, you know, in the midweek chat, you know, if you haven't been watching those, I really encourage you to watch them, because guys, I hope that you guys can see that people have served you. And guys, it's those things that I want you guys to see, that I want you guys to pay attention to. You can have faith in God because this person had faith in God. Let me tell you about one person, just really, really quick, okay? I want to make this really, really fast. The person, for me, was a teacher that I had in 4th and 5th grade. Okay, she was our Sunday school teacher. Her name was Linda McCoy. And, you know, I know that I can have faith in God because Linda McCoy had faith in God. I can also have faith in God because, well, my parents, they had faith in God. Their parents had faith in God. And we can go all the way back and back and back and back and back. And guys, it's important. That's why we have you guys in small groups. Like, not right now, just because of everything going on, but when we get back to normal and you guys have your small groups, I want you guys to be able to look at them, and I want you to be able to see that you can have faith in God and someone that you can't see because of what you can see. Because you can see their faith. You can see them living that out by how they minister to you, week in and week out. Guys, that's what I want you guys to understand with your small group leaders. That's what I want you guys to understand with your parents. That's what I want you guys to understand throughout these weeks as we talk about faith. And so, guys, I want to pray with you super quick, and then we'll get you guys out to the rest of your day, which I hope is good. Anyways, let's pray. Dear Lord, I thank you for this day, and I thank you for these kids. Whenever they're joining us, whatever they're doing, Lord, I ask that you would bless them and help them to continue to learn about faith, about service, and how the two Oh, the two kind of go hand in hand. Lord, I praise you for who you are. And I praise you for letting us have faith in you because of what we can see. And so, Lord, I ask this all in your name.